must win tonight. Well, Argentina losing against Venezuela, as we saw in Colombia, picking up that big 1-point victory. But Argentina did win again on the road as they win by 1 point. So far, it could be a possibility that every team in the group tonight could be 1-1 if Chile are to win. You can see Colombia having that victory, sitting in third place. Argentina and Venezuela share first and second with 1-1. Well, if you look at the Chilean players now coming out, players to look out for tonight, the likes of number 7, Sebastian Herrera, not to mention point guard Franco Morales, number 9, will be key for them in the backcourt. Ignacio Carrion also played some very good minutes for them in their loss, but again, I mean, they were leading by as many as 16 points and just couldn't do enough to get over the final hurdle. Well, Sebastian Herrera is going to have to be a big game for him. He's playing for Kreilsheim Merlins at the moment, only 22 years of age, and has a promising career ahead of him for both club and country. You see Sebastian Suarez, who played at Portland State University, having a very, very good professional career. But right now, he's going to have to make sure he gets off the mark and shoots very well from the perimeter. If Chile are going to come out with a victory here tonight on the road. Well, number 30, Diego Silva, was the one player that got the perimeter shooting off the mark for Chile in the first half in the game in which they lost, and they'll be hoping he can replicate his success and hopefully go for full quarters tonight. Well, for Colombia, it was a slow start in the game, which they played on the road in Chile only a few days ago, but players to look out for. There you can see Gianluca Bacci played 8 minutes, didn't score any points, was pretty much ineffective, but Luis Almanza chipped in 9 points. And one thing for Colombia is they do not shoot well from the perimeter. They were 2 for 18 from downtown, but also hitting 24 for 50 from within inside the ring, but also did not shoot the ball very well from the free throw line, 6 for 14. But again, it was the hustle, and not to mention as a team collectively, they had 13 block shots, 8 of those coming from number 20. Tony Trocha. Here comes the big man now, number 20, Tony Trocha. And again, he's going to have to really do a good job, protect the rim against this Chilean offense. Juan Tello, as you saw there, number 23 for Colombia, was the top scorer. He had 13 points. He was 6 for 18 from the field. Had a three-pointer, but he was 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Well, Colombia using their athleticism and finesse to get over the final hurdle, just grabbing that crucial victory on the road in Chile. Remember, they're in the same group as 2 giants of South American basketball in Venezuela, but also world basketball in the likes of Argentina, only ranked internationally number 2.
A continuación, himno nacional de la República de Colombia.
The national anthems of these two wonderful, beautiful nations have been sung. We'll just get set to introduce our officials for tonight's game as the players pay homage and respect each other with accolades. But we are literally 4 minutes away from tip-off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud to say we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an excellent job in all of our competitions, and they'll continue to do so here tonight at the FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers live here in Colombia. Our officials tonight are coming from Brazil, Puerto Rico, and Uruguay. Gonzalo Salguero Martí, Jesse Diaz, and Cristiano Maranhão. Again, we thank the hard and loyal work of all of our officials. But right now, it's game time here, live in Colombia. We'll now get a look at the starting lineups. And we'll start with the visitors, Chile. And I'll be surprised to see a different starting lineup from the one they had, which they got off to a strong start at home only a few days ago, in which they lost to Colombia. But again, no doubt we'll see Franco Morales probably started the point guard role. Now, Chile are slightly undersized, and that was what cost them the game, because players like Hinestroza and Trocha caused so many problems. When Morales starts at point guard, he's partnered in the backcourt by Sebastian Suarez. Gerardo Isla partnered up with Ignacio Carrion. So it is a small lineup along with Sebastian Herrera. Well, Fontana came off the bench and gave some very good minutes along with Silva and Rubio. Now, Silva usually does start for the Chilean national team, but as you can see in the last two games, he's going to come off the bench. Well, Christian Santander, the national from Argentina, now starting to build a reputation for his coaching career, not only the national identity of Chilean basketball, but he knows tonight's a big test. Having lost the home game against Colombia, now coming here on the road, needing to pick up that crucial victory. Well, now we take a look at the starting lineups for Colombia. Luis Almanza will start inside. Now, Stalin Ortiz makes a starting position, which he didn't do last game. Ansel Atencia came into the lineup and also played very well, while Tony Trocha and Michael Hinestroza make up the inside roles. Well, Bachi, Salazar, Mendoza, and Hernandez, along with Tello, who was their top scorer, all make the bench for tonight's game. Now, Tello had 13 points, and there's Guillermo Moreno, a very well-respected basketball coach in Colombia. Started his coaching reigns as the under-20 national coach back in the year 2000. And after a very long 20-year career of coaching, now he's promoted to the men's national team. And one thing Chile's going to have to make sure they do is that they got to avoid the block shots coming from the players like such as Trocha and Tello, and not to mention Hinestroza. Now, they got Hinestroza into foul trouble early in the game, which did them so good, but it was the perimeter shooting in the fourth quarter that let Chile down. As you mentioned, I mean, they played some very organized, structured basketball, while Colombia, relying on their athleticism and sort of fast break basketball. As you can see in the first half, they forced up a lot of post shots, but in the end, stamina, getting up and down, paid dividends for them as they came out with a one-point victory. But it could be different here tonight, as we are 1 minute away from tip, ladies and gentlemen.
Almanza, Ortiz, uno buen defensor, el otro va a tratar de no tener que esforzarse tanto en la defensa, va a priorizar su ataque. Entonces vamos.
Well, I would imagine now that both coaches really want to make sure their players get off to a high-flying start here in the early stage. It was a definitely sluggish start to the last game. Well, that was definitely the case for Colombia, but they've got to make sure that they get out in transition and really try to force the issue down low with the size they've got. As you can see in the starting lineup, they've got Hinestroza in there. So they're going to have to try and feed the big fella as much as possible. But you can see with Chile, they try to double-team the bigs as much as possible because they know that Colombia aren't the best three-point shooting team, but it could be different here tonight on their home court. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here at the Coliseo Cubierto San Antonio here in Colombia. It is live here. It is the FIBA America 2021 qualifiers. It's our host Colombia versus the visitors Chile. A repeat of a game that was taking place on Thursday night. Chile came out with a loss. Colombia came out with a very big victory. It's live. Don't go anywhere as we're set for tip.
que se una a nosotros. En los Juegos Olímpicos y embajador de la Copa del Mundo de Baloncesto de la FIBA. Minuto de silencio.
Minute of silence for the ambassador of the FIBA World Cup, the great Kobe Bryant, legend who made many fall in love with the game of basketball. Gone, but never forgotten. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're set for tip. It's the FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers. The tip is underway. Atencia now trying to get things going early as he attacks the basket, pulls up from 15 feet, nails it right away. Whoa. He hit a few of those in the fourth quarter in their epic victory on the road in Chile a few days ago. Right now he gets off the mark. Suarez now on the ball, steps back, doesn't take too many jump shots and hits the front rim on that one. And now Colombia can push in transition. It's a handoff now. Morales trying to put some heavy defense on Atencia, but Atencia thought about shooting it from no man's land. Well, Hennis throws it now in the lane. Beautiful pass. Oh, he fumbles it. Well, Colombia looking more comfortable on the ball as they did. Did not look so in their loss, in their win against Chile, sorry. He's now looking for a handoff with Morales. He's down low to carry on now. Backs down in the low block. Kicks out Isla. Thought about taking the three, goes all the way, puts it up. Gets his own rebound, but now Colombia come up with a loose ball. The confidence needs to be high now from Chile. Remember, losing the game at home was big. But right now, they can't allow themselves to get down. They got to play tough, and they got to be smart. Atencia now gives the ball up as it goes down the lane all the way. Oh, reverse layup, way off the mark, doesn't get it. And now Franco Morales can push in transition. Suarez pulls up for another three-pointer, doesn't get it. That's two good looks, and again, he didn't take many shots on Thursday night, but now he's over 2 from the field. Atencia now throws it down low to the big fella. Well, goes baseline straight away under the basket, puts up a tough one. Now he missed his first 2 shots of the game. Well, they're getting good looks, but again, they're just not getting into those strong positions to make these easy layups. Morales now comes off one screen, goes pick and roll. Isla kicks out Suarez. He's 0 for 2. This time he goes 1 for 3 from downtown. Well, that's much better, and that'll do his confidence some good, nailing that perimeter jump shot. He's 1 for 2 from downtown, but he did miss that 18-foot jump shot and gets Chile off the mark with their first 3 points. He's now takes a tough fadeaway way off the mark. And again, you look at the shot selection by Colombia. A lot of it is isolation, but this time now Suarez in transition. As the shot doesn't take it. Perry now tries to back down against Ortiz down the middle. Kicks out. Suarez made his last 3. Doesn't get this one. Isla comes in, but doesn't get the offensive rebound. Both teams now just trying to build some momentum now, but not getting those good looks down low. But Hennis in the low block. Well, Hennis got to go up with it. Tough move by the big fella. Took one dribble, turned around, gave it a baby hook jump shot. He gets his first 2 points of the game. Suarez now leads 1 for 4 from the field. Now he's going 2 for 3 from downtown. He's actually 2 for 4 as he hits back-to-back. Sorry, 3-pointers now He moves up to 6 points. Again, a player who didn't take many shots in the last game for Chile against Colombia. All of a sudden, he's high flying with confidence to pull the trigger. Tensi now thought about taking it. Trocha now tries from downtown. In and out, doesn't get it. Goes down the middle, kicks out to Isla. Suarez. Holding the confidence, comes off one screen. It's out to Isla. Isla goes, backs down in the middle. Isla puts up a tough shot, doesn't get it. Well, that's the defensive presence of Michael Hinestroza, what he's going to give you. Not going to allow Chile any early looks, so good looks in the low block. Trocha now backs down, gets carrying, goes down the middle, takes up a tough one. Well, the question was the foul on the ground? I think the official has signaled that is not a shooting foul, so it will be baseline ball to Colombia. Right there, there's the foul, so excellent call by the official. Ortiz now looks to go down the middle, looks to attack. It's a tough right-handed hook shot, doesn't get it. Looks like a foul has been called on Ortiz. Morales coming off one screen from Isla. This is one thing Chile needs, a bit more movement as Isla gets in the low block. This one out, takes a tough one. Well, hangs in the air, didn't have it. And he had to give that one up because he was going to have a block shot by Tello. Tello crosses over. Tello pulls up from 15 feet, doesn't get it. Now like a push in transition with Morales. Morales now hesitates. Behind the back wall, hits his teammate in the face. Hits to Suarez. Suarez thought about taking the three-pointer, kicks this one out. This time takes a jump shot, gets it to rattle in. A tough shot by number 15, Juan Fontana, who's just checked into the game. So he now gives Chile an 8-4 lead over Colombia. Foul now has been called on Franco Morales. He was definitely Chile's best player in the first half in their big victory, but in their loss, sorry, but man, he's come out quiet here. Hasn't been attacking the basket like we saw him at home a few days ago. Diego Silva's just checked into the game for Chile, so that will just do their perimeter shooting a bit of strength as Tello now catches at the top, gives up to Atencia, takes a Hail Mary three downtown, nothing but net by the little point guard. Well, Hansel Atencia made some huge three-pointers in the fourth quarter against Chile in their win. Silva pulls up from 15 feet, hits the front of the iron, gets his own rebound. It looks like a foul's been called on Michael Hinestroza. That's his first foul of the game. There was a deep three by Atencia. Nothing but net. Not sure what's happened here, but we have a slight delay in game, but we'll be sideline ball now to Chile. Silva lobs out to Carey, and Carey kicks out to Morales. Morales now 6 seconds on the shot clock. He's got to get something going in the basket. Kicks out. Well, he's got to take that into the shot clock. In and out, doesn't get it. They got the shot up, but just couldn't make it as Atencia throws a long one to Hinestroza. Somehow keeps that one alive. Hinestroza backs down the low block, puts up another tough one, way off the mark. Carey with a rebound. Now Chile can push in transition. Kicks this one out now, looks to attack with Fontana. Fontana in the lane, spins around. Got to be a traveling violation. Excellent call by the official. You can see he had no other way to beat Michael Hinestroza but to take those extra steps and just commit that traveling violation. But right now we got a timeout to Colombia. Well, there you can see the percentages right now. Chile shooting 1 for 7 from within the rainbow, 2 for 4 from downtown. A lot of that coming from Sebastian Suarez, while Colombia only 2 for 8 from in the rainbow and 1 for 2 from downtown. So both teams just coming off to a bit of a slow start as they did in the last game. But again, you can definitely bet your money on the fact they're going to pick it up in the latter stages as they did. This game went right down to the wire, in which Colombia made a 16-point comeback in the second half to come out with a 1-point victory. The Chileans are out-rebounding the Colombians 8-7, but you would think with the size of Colombia that will change as the game goes on, but we'll find out. Hinestroza now top guarded by Fontana, very hard. Well, they turn it over now. Michael Morales with a steal. Morales gives this one up to Carey, and Carey goes in with a reverse layup, doesn't get it. And Colombia now can push in transition. Down low to Tello now. Tello, traveling violation called turnover by Colombia. That's poor play there because you see they've got the size advantage over Chile and you got to make the most of it. But again, another turnover for Colombia. Sebastian Suarez checks back into the game. Takes a shot in the lane, gets it to go. Sebastian Suarez has come ready to play. He now has 8 points here in the first quarter, and he's just leading the way for Chile. And that's his first field goal with inside the rainbow as Atencia now tries to drive to the basket. Hinestroza kicks out to Ortiz. Ortiz attacks right away with his left hand. Goes in reverse left. He had a wide open shooter in the corner. And now Chile can push in transition with Silva. Silva kicks out to Suarez. Suarez got a hot hand. Suarez off one screen, throws down low to Fontana. We got a foul. It's now the third team foul for Colombia with 1:40 to go here in the first quarter. Goes out of bounds, and it will be baseline ball to the Chileans as Silva's going to inbound the ball now. Well, Diego Silva came into the game, made a big impact for Chile as he hit a couple of perimeter shots, but you can see Pudani likes to be a pass-first point guard. Montana now almost has his pocket pick. 2 seconds now. Suarez got to force up a Hail Mary three. Nothing but air. And he goes out of bounds, and it will be Colombia ball. Pulls up from 19 feet, and again, another air ball down the other end. Again, you can see both Chile and Colombia really struggling to get those wide open looks. I mean, Sebastian Suarez has had a hot hand from the perimeter, but Colombia just not moving the ball right now. Relying on the isolation plays, but again, their bread and butter is going to be down low where they can just take on Chile in the low post. Suarez now comes off one screen, draws it, but an offensive foul's been called on Suarez. Well, they said that Suarez wrapped around, which I believe is the right call from the officials. So maybe now sideline ball. Here you can see there's a spin out. There's right there with the right arm. Just gets his arm over and wraps him. Good call by the official. In the lane now, kicks out to Trocha. Trocha goes for a trade ball, doesn't get it. Silva with a rebound now. He can push in transition. Silva now pushing the tempo here in fast break. In the lane now, kicks out again to Isla. Isla had the shot, didn't take it. Kicks out to Carrion. Carrion from downtown. Carrion nails it. He becomes the third player in this game to hit a three-pointer. Chile have a 6-point lead, but now Colombia will try and dribble this one down for the last shot of the game. There's Tello now. Tello with the baseline jump shot. Gets tipped out. Chile possibly with one more chance to get a last shot. Oh, gets it, gets rejected. Suarez follows up. And again, that's what the Colombians do best. 13 block shots in the last game, and they get the first one here. But at the end of the first quarter, Chile have a 6-point lead here in the FIBA 2021 AmeriCup qualifiers. Well, went all the way to the basket, and he said, "No hit me, Casa. Get out of here." You can see both teams statistically kind of struggling from the field right now, but we saw this in the last game as they picked it up in the third and fourth quarters. Chile made a remarkable run in the third quarter, but in the end, it was Colombia who came out with the big victory. And here's some highlights. Tensi now just coming off the dribble and pulling up from 15 feet, nothing but net. And there's a couple of deep threes that we saw from Sebastian Suarez. And again, he's going to need to keep getting off the mark tonight if they're going to have a good chance to seal in this most important victory. If Chile win this one, and everybody here in the group will go to 1-1. As you can see, Venezuela and Argentina has split both games in their head-to-head matchups. Ladies and gentlemen, the next qualifying round will be in November 2020 on the 26th to the 30th for the FIBA AmeriCup qualifiers and for the other continental qualifiers for that matter. FIBA Asia Cup, FIBA Africa, as well as the FIBA Eurobasket qualification rounds through these three windows. Chile now with a 6-point lead, leading 13-7. Bit of a low scoring for both these two teams in the first quarter. Suarez powers his way in, doesn't get it. Isla tries to follow up. And Almanza now gets a rebound. Now Colombia can push in transition. Goes all the way. Well, it takes quite a few steps, but Keller crosses over. Down the basket, finds Atencia, but turns it over. Well, had the right idea, but just couldn't finish it. Great curl, goes up with it off the backboard, can't get it. Chile now just struggling to finish here. Get that final touch. Here they go down low to the big fella. Now he's got a mismatch, got it by Isla, backs down, strong move, goes up with it. Simply unstoppable. Tony Trocha. Sorry, that was Juan Tello actually. Juan Tello just going to work in the low block, completely beasted Gerardo Isla. Silva now goes in with a beautiful Euro step, but can't finish it. This is where Colombia can be very lethal in transition. Atencia now down low. What a pass, finds Almanza. Goes up with it, draws a foul. They've deemed that as a shooting foul, so Almanza now will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Originally from Caracas, Venezuela, is Luis Almanza. Takes the first free throw and nails it. Stands at 6'5", but also holds Venezuelan Colombian citizenship, so he makes it 2 for 2 for the free throw line. Gets the points for Colombia here in the second quarter as they cut it down to a 2-point ball game. Isla now backs down the low block, fakes his way, goes in with his left. Strong move by Gerardo Isla, but they call it traveling violation, so turns it over. Well, it looked like a good post move, but just took one too many steps, sorry. Gonzalo now gives this ball up. Colombia now looking to throw the ball down low to Tello, and now Tello kicks this one out to Trocha. Trocha tries his luck, doesn't get it. Rebound by Chile, and now Colombia not finding many good looks from the perimeter. I mean, it was a good look, but just didn't make it. Morales now takes it in with his right, puts up a wild one way off the mark. Isla comes up with an offensive rebound. Suarez has made 2 threes, makes another one. Well, he's now hit 3 tray balls in this game. He didn't hit a single one. They lost at home a few days ago. Atencia spins around, takes a wild fadeaway, but gets it to drop. Smooth move by the Mighty Mouse. He's Colombia's top scorer so far with 7 points. Came into his own in the last game in the second half. I mean, he really struggled in the first half. Suarez has made 3 threes. It's front iron on that one, but now Colombia can push. Trocha throws it right away, and now Chile can push in transition. Well, there's no foul called. Suarez thought about taking it, kicks out to Carrion. There, pump fakes in the lane. Kicks out to Morales. Well, he steps back, takes a tough 3, airballs it. Lands in the hands of Atencia. Atencia Euro step, kicks out. They get a wide open look. Can they get it? Still can't get it. This is where Chile need to be better in transition. It's a 4-on-2 situation, but they pull up for a 3 in transition. And again, wasted opportunity. 4-2 situation. They got to get something better going to the basket. Down low now. Almanza turns it over. Well, both teams really struggling to solidify themselves in this game. And right now, we got a timeout as Chile want to talk it over.
Hay rompimiento bueno. Si es full o no es full, necesitamos seguir rompiendo porque están bien los desafíos esos. Guay, metelo al chapa en el zipper para hacer dos lados.
We can see Suarez now leading the scores for Chile, but right now they need other players to step in and step up, and they're not getting much down low. And again, just like in the last game, relying on his mid-range to perimeter shooting, but Colombia, as you can see, 4 for 13 from within the rainbow, but Chile shooting 4 for 10 from downtown, which is quite impressive considering how they shot on the last game. Well, Chile had only 3 3-pointers made in the last game. They were 3 for 26 from downtown, 4 for 17 from the free throw line, but Colombia as well were only 2 for 18. So these two teams not known for their perimeter shooting. They can see Suarez now, he's hit 3 of those. Morales now tries to split 2 defenders, but goes into nothing as Fontana comes up with it. It's a handoff with Herrera. Herrera takes it with his left. Herrera goes in with a beautiful inside. Well, he went in like the Iceman with the finger roll. Herrera just showing a bit of finesse, going to the basket. Now Fontana gets called for a wrap around the arm foul. Will be baseline ball now to Colombia. Martinez tried 1-3, tries another one, doesn't get it again. Colombia really struggling from downtown, but this is where Chile start to build momentum in transition. They go down low to Carrion. Carrion backs down against Almanza. Now Almanza gets called for the foul, and that's only the first team foul for Colombia here in the second quarter. Had arms all around him. I mean, I don't think, I'm not sure what he was trying to do when he defended him. Carrion hearing it from the home fans and nails the second free throw. It's Chile up by 6 points. He'll lose up to 4 points in the game. He had that 1 3-pointer. He's the only other player besides Sebastian Suarez to hit a downtown shot. Martinez crosses over, tries to spin out. Steps back, Tello from downtown, and the big fella going to work. He had a little step back jump shot from the 3-point line, and it was nothing but net. Now moves up to 5 points, going out like Andre Blatch. We got an offensive foul. Looks like a moving screen's been set on Fontana. Well, we got a timeout out of Colombia as they want to talk it over. They trail by 3 points after Juan Tello made that big three-pointer. And now Colombia have made as many three-pointers so far here in the first half as they did in the entire game last time. You see Atencia along with Trocha leading the rebounds and points, while Roque has 1 assist. Atencia leading the scoring, as we said, but Tello follows up with 5 points, but they really need the players being productive and get involved in this game. So far, they've only got 5 points coming from the bench, but Chile, for that matter, not using their depth that well. They've only got 2 points, but again, as we saw in the last game, no doubt it's going to pick up in the second half. Colombia now with under 5 minutes to go, going to bring the ball up here in the second quarter. Atencia now fakes the pick and roll. Oh, in and out move, kicks this one out. Tello made 1 3-pointer. This is much better now, the ball move for Colombia, but the end product just not there. It was much better ball movement from Colombia, but again, they just didn't get that final touch on the ball to make that final shot. Morales now fakes it, takes it in with his right, puts up a little floater off the backboard. And again, he was Chile's most dangerous player in that last game, but the question is, can he maintain it going into the fourth quarter? Because that's what they lacked in the fourth quarter. But Colombia were able to claw their way back in and run away with the victory. In the lane to the big fella. He almost loses it. It was a foul. I think they've called the foul on the ground now. I'm not too sure, so we'll find out if he goes to the free throw line. But official has signaled where the foul is, and it will be baseline ball to Colombia. No shooting foul. Tello crosses over. It's away from 10 feet, and Juan Tello right now, right in the face of Sebastian Suarez. He now moves up to 7 points, joint top scorer for Colombia, along with Atencia. Suarez now 11 points in the game, doesn't get the jump shot. And now Colombia possibly tie the game up if they can hit a three-pointer, but Roque crosses over, goes baseline. Roque, strong move, doesn't get it, gets his own rebound, goes up, and they can't finish. Montero with a rebound. Morales off one screen, kicks out while they take a deep three with Herrera. And that one goes out of bounds. Chile also struggling from the perimeter. I mean, it's been a bit of a up and down start for them, but right now, the problem for Colombia is getting into that half-court set. Again, and not throwing the ball down low to players like Tello and Hinostroza. And Tony Trocha. It's a big lineup they've got, but Atencia pushes off an offensive foul as he takes out Morales. It's a good call by the official. That's Atencia's first personal foul of the game. He doesn't agree with the call, but it's hard to see from that angle. Isla's just blocking the view, but again, it did look like he pushed him off. Crosses over now. Looks to take this one down low, but down the middle, strong drive. Gets down one. Well, he's now going to go to the free throw line to make a three-point play, and that's much better from Chile. Well, Perez had one thing on his mind. As soon as he went down the middle, just attacked the basket so aggressively, went in with a little finger roll. He'll go to the free throw line now for one shot. He makes a free throw now, puts Chile back up to the highest lead they've had in the game, which is 6 points. Another offensive foul. And that's a great call by the official because Tony Trocha just pushes off Gerardo Isla. Again, silly move by Tony Trocha. You can see right there, just completely shoves him off. So Sensi now looking to slow this one down in transition. It's off one screen. He's got Tello wide open, but doesn't get the ball to him early enough. And that 10 on the shot clock, looking to isolate, crosses over down the middle, fades away from the free throw line, doesn't get it. Morales almost lost it, but now Chile can push. 1:30 to go here in the first half. Perez now in the lane, turns around underneath to Isla. Isla goes up, strong move by Isla, using that left hand, and now he gives Chile an 8-point lead. Now this is deja vu, the last game where Chile started to build a lead here in the second quarter. The question is, can they hold on to it? See now, getting ready for the double team as Trocha now tries his luck from downtown, hits the front rim. Nobody going in for an offensive rebound. We're under a minute to go here. Colombia can start to build on the lead. Out to Isla. Goes baseline, falls over, but turns it over. And now Colombia get the ball back with 35.5 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Just slipped over and went out of bounds. Tello now going pick and roll with Atencia. Baseline. Trocha went in and tried to put them all up. And Trocha got the offensive rebound. Yeah, he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots, but I thought Trocha was going to put Chile, all of the players, on a poster. Look at this, went baseline. That is throw down material, but Isla just got the block off in time. Tony Trocha only had 2 free throws in the last game in which they won by 1 point. He was 1 for 2 from the stripe, but now has a chance to dip into the lead as he missed the first one. Can't express enough. I mean, you got to make your free throws here in professional basketball. You never want to look back on a game and think, had you made all your free throws, it could have been a different outcome. I mean, that definitely was the case for Chile. I mean, they were 14 for 17 from the stripe. They just made 2 of those 3 misses. Possibly fair to say they could have won that one, but it's down now to a 7-point lead. We got a timeout now as Chile want to try and draw up one last play here with 19.6 seconds to go in the first half of this FIBA America's 2021 Cup qualifiers.
Listo. Última de vosotros y nadie más tira.
Visualicen todas las cosas positivas que hicieron. Pasarse el balón. Muy bien. Vamos, 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 vamos.
Tenemos. Si es zona, los 19 segundos que tenemos, alcanza para hacer puño y la doble salida. ¿Todos la recuerdan? Alcanza el tiempo. Y si es defensa individual, juega. Quiero exponer a Ortiz. Entonces, juega Franco, 2. Marcelo juega el zipper. Ortiz lo defendía a él. Seba Silva va a abrir al córner. Nacho Carrión, vas a hacer una finta y vas a volver ahí. Y chapa abierto. Para que vos, Marcelo, lo ataques desde acá a Ortiz.
Pero voy por el lado derecho. Por el lado derecho hoy.
¿Mejor por derecha? Bueno, entonces empezar acá y lo hacemos al revés. Escuchá. Si te cierran,
The game plan now for Chile is to get Franco Morales on the ball and set the screen on the right side and try and get him on the mismatch with Stalin Ortiz. And that's the idea he was saying to his players, is that we want to make sure we're attacking the basket. It's up against Ortiz, and we'll just see how well that game plan goes effectively. Morales now on the ball. The thing is now, looks like Colombia back to Morales now. Here's the mismatch, got it by Ortiz, and it worked all the way. Morales goes up, doesn't get it. Colombia just get out of jail with that last card, but again, they executed as well as they wanted. The mismatch with Morales and Ortiz, but at the end of the first half, it is Chile who lead this one, 26-19 in the first half of this FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers. Well, Colombia, just like they did in the last game, coming out to a slow start here, haven't shot the ball well from the perimeter. While Chile, again, have built a little lead, but they could possibly, they start to knock down some open looks, could build it even further, but we'll find out. Well, if we take a look at the stats from this game, of course, of the two, Colombia only 2 for 8 from the perimeter, the 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 5 for 19 from within the rainbow, while Chile 6 for 21 and 4 for 11 from downtown. And as you can see, both teams equal on the rebounds, and Colombia will look at that stat and be a little bit disappointed, seeing as they've got the height advantage. But Chile do have 3 steals, and that is as it stands here. Suarez been top scorer since the first quarter with 11. While for Colombia, it's all about Atencia and Tella. But right now, these two teams are going to come back and hopefully put on the same show as they did in the last game, in which Colombia came back and won by 1 point. But we'll find out pretty soon. You can see Atenciana now going in with a little fadeaway from 15 feet, and we saw that a few times in the last game. Suarez having those open shots, as you see, having a decent night from the perimeter. He didn't take many shots in the last game as well, if you think about it, but Sebastian Suarez, in the 1 point loss that they had, only had 2 points. He was 0 for 9 from the field, 0 for 2 from downtown, 0 for 7 from within the rainbow. He only made 2 free throws, and that was his points contribution. But right now, he's leading those scorers with 11. You can see Suarez is going to work, taking the lane. That's the only 2 point field goal he's had with his 3 3-pointers. He's carrying a shot from downtown. The only other player for Chile to make a 3-pointer other than Suarez. Here's the handoff with Herrera. Herrera going in, a beautiful little Iceman move with the finger roll. Crossover and step back by Tello, looking like Andre Blatch from downtown. Franco Morales attacking the basket with a little floater off the backboard. If you go back to the two top scorers in this game so far, the likes of Sebastian Suarez, who has 11. He's got those three-point field goals and that one jump shot from within the rainbow. But you can see he came out guns blazing this evening. He was over 2 from downtown in the defeat they had against Colombia back on Thursday. But right now, playing with a lot of confidence, taking those shots and getting into dangerous situations. But has cooled down since the first quarter. And if he comes out shooting like that in the second half, Chile can just start to believe in themselves and come out with this much-needed victory. Remember, Chile win this game, everybody in the group will go 1-1 as Venezuela and Argentina, the powerhouses of South American basketball and world basketball for the matter of Argentina. And everybody in the group will go 1-1. You can see Atencia now being the top scorer for Colombia. With a little fadeaway. And again, we saw this a few times, especially in the second half when they came back and made that comeback in the fourth quarter. Just showing the range on the shot. Here's another one if he can keep going for Colombia and just keep things going in their backcourt. And again, the backcourt for Colombia, probably not as good as the backcourt for Chile, but I think they lack in the backcourt. They definitely have in the low block. They got the size and physicality, that's for sure. Montella now also chipping in 7 points. A big fella. We saw that little step back between the legs right here, the crossover between the legs, and then the nothing but net. Look at the rotation on that bad boy. And one dribble between the legs, step back right in the face of Fontana. Well, ladies and gentlemen, go get a drink, go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long because we'll be back in 9 minutes for the second half of this FIBA AmeriCup Qualifiers 2021 between our host Colombia and the visitors Chile. We'll be back soon.
Oh, good steal. And look out, everybody. Oh, my goodness me. Carol Guzman flying through the Cuban night.
And now the ball moving down the other end, block down one end, and the one-handed flush up the other. Big time play.
Nicholson almost caused a flood in Lake Ontario, and he's clogged the lane up with the throwdown. Oh, gets rejected. Atenciana, well, said no in mi casa. Liz has an ankle breaker under the basket. Vargas, where's the replay button on that one?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to the second half of this FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers between our host Colombia and the visitors Chile, who recently just played each other on Thursday night, in which the Chileans gave up a 16-point lead, in which Colombia came back and won the game by 1 point in the dying moments. Chile now leading this game as they did in the last one, which is a low-scoring game right now, 26-19, but we'll find out if they can hold on to the lead. Will history repeat itself in only a matter of days? We'll find out. Top scorers in this game so far: Sebastian Suarez leading the way for Chile with 11 points, while Tenciana and Juan Tello leading the way for Colombia with 7 points apiece. And again, it'll be a matter to see which teams come out firing here in the third quarter. But in the case of the last game, it was the fourth quarter in which Colombia made that epic comeback, brought it within 1 point, and just stole it in the dying moments. Holds dual citizenship, where he was actually born in Caracas, Venezuela, but he's finding his niche now, playing here with the Colombian national team. Hindestros as well, relatively quiet tonight, but again, a player who can just make a big difference down the defensive end of the game.
Cuarto no tiene que ser gol. Usar las faltas. Cuerno bajo para iniciar y mantener la intensidad y la concentración, que eso fue lo mejor que tuvimos. Vale. ¡Vamos, mierda! ¡Vamos, Chile! ¡Dale! ¡1, 2, 3! ¡Chile! ¡Dale, dale! ¡Pásense la pelota!
Chile won the second quarter 13-12 right now, but one thing Colombia have to really do is try and use their size in the low block as much as possible and throw the balls down low to the big fellas. I mean, they got Tony Troche out there along with Hindestroza. Not to mention Juan Tello as well, but looks like they're going with a different starting five. We're in the third quarter. John Hernandez only played 1 minute 43 seconds in the first half. Looks like he's going to start. Juan Tello also comes in starting along with Luis Almanza and Michael Hindestros have gone to the bench at the beginning here. Automatically now, that's silly from Franco Morales, picking up a quick foul already here in the second half. And that's one thing Chile, they need him in the game down the long run. That's his second personal foul. Down low to Tello now. And the homeside defense is coming from Isla. Oh, low block fades away, throws it down low. Finds him. Hernandez got to go up with it. Hernandez goes up tough, gets fouled. Now he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. It's a good pass by Juan Tello. Makes the first free throw. Colombia now 4 for 5 from the free throw line, which when they played on Thursday, they were 6 for 14. Makes them both. He made as many free throws tonight as he did on Thursday, but the question is, can they keep going all night long from the stripe like that? Suarez now. This is over now, takes in the lane, goes up. Strong move by Sebastian Suarez. Avoids the block from Hernandez. He now moves up to 13 points, 2 for 5 from within the rainbow. Hernandez throws down low to Juan Teller, has a mismatch, got it by Suarez. Down low again, tries another pass to Hernandez, but 24-second violation by Colombia. Well, Hernandez has to be ready for that pass coming. Suarez off one screen now, looking to shoot the ball, but in the face of Hernandez, has a hand up. Down low to Morales. Morales in the lane. Morales goes up with a tough one, doesn't get it. Foul's being called on Isla, and already Chile picking up 2 team fouls. Sorry, that's the 3rd team foul now for Chile already here in the 3rd quarter. Franco Morales has to be careful now. Doesn't want to pick up a 3rd personal foul because they know how much his team needs him, but a lot of pressure on Atencia. Atencia now goes up for a deep, deep 3. Atencia doesn't get it. The offensive rebound by Trocha. Trocha goes up, doesn't get it. Colombia making the use of their size, but they got to finish those shots down low. As Franco Morales now down low. What a pass. Oh, what a finish. Finally, a beautiful pick and roll move here in the game. Morales spots out Carrion. Chile now with the highest lead of the game. They're up by 9 points, 30-21 here in the 3rd quarter. Atencia throws down low to Trocha. Trocha backs down, goes in. Strong move by the big fella. We miss it. Hernandez gets the loose ball, and he comes up with it. Again, Colombia using their size down low. Every time Colombia throw the ball in the low block, you can see Chile really doing everything they can to try and put them under pressure, but just falling into those second chance points, and we got a foul off the ball. Looks like a foul's been called on Stalin Ortiz. And look at this for a finger roll by Suarez. He just finishes with a dunk. Suarez down the middle, steps back, kicks this one out. Isla doesn't take many 3-pointers, but gets it to drop from downtown. He now moves up to 5 points, and a player who doesn't shoot many 3-pointers just tried his luck from behind the arc and just nailed it. Wow, kicks this one out to Trocha. Trocha bumps, takes a 1-footed fadeaway, doesn't get it. A hard foul by Juan Teller. So it'll be sideline ball to Chile. 6:33 to go here in the 3rd quarter. That's smart by Suarez now, just making that contact and throwing the foul as Isla under the basket, kicks this one out. Now he's made 3 threes, takes a 4th one, doesn't get it. Colombia could push in transition. Nancy now. Down low, kicks out to Tello. Tello pulls the trigger from downtown. Juan Tello. And that will do Colombia some confidence. He cuts it down to a 7-point deficit. That's his second trade ball of the evening now. He moves up to 10 points. Suarez pulls up for a deep long two. In and out, gets the drop, and he now has 15 points in the game. Looks like we're gonna have a timeout now, as Colombia want to talk this one over as they now trail by 9 points. Tello's leading the score right now with 10 points. And Trocha has 9 rebounds, also has 2 assists, but the coach say uno contra uno. I mean, it's all about one-on-one right now. They need to play together, move the ball, get some better looks. Colombia 3 for 10 from downtown, while Chile have 5 3-pointers. But right now, neither team really lighting it up from the arc at the moment. Tello has 2 of those from Colombia, while Tensia has the other one. Here was a 3-pointer by Tello, kicking out. The big man thought about it, just let it go from the perimeter. There's a 3-pointer from Isla, who does not take many 3-pointers, but he gets it to rattle in. Here comes the full court pressure from Chile, and they just break it. They get out to Atencia. Takes the pass, kicks this one out to Ortiz. Ortiz tries a 3-pointer, doesn't get it. Now Chile can push in transition. Finds Isla under the basket now. Isla's got to get rid of it. Gets out to Fontar. Gets rejected. Well, what a block shot by Hernandez. Tensia all the way, reverse left. Finishes it in transition. And Colombia just come to life a bit better with that defensive block by Hernandez. Crosses over now, kicks out to Fontana. Fontana. A foul was called on the ground. Well, look at this. No in mi casa. Not in my house. And he waves the finger to say, no, senor. Another foul's been called. It's been called on Stalin Ortiz, so that's now the 4th team foul for Colombia. It looks like Stalin Ortiz is going to go to the bench as Roque checks back in for Colombia. Chile now with 14 seconds on the shot clock. The 3-point kicks it out in the lane, takes a tough one, and he finishes it. Well, that's a strong move going to the basket. That is Marcelo Perez. Taking that one in, kicks out to Tello. Tello's made 2 threes, takes a 3rd one, no foul called. Offensive rebound by Trocha. Well, Tello thinks he got fouled on the shot, but Trocha now is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Makes the first one. He's only got 2 points so far this evening. He's 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Coming down to an 8-point ball game. He's got 10 rebounds and 2 assists already. So building the stats now. He's 3 for 4. So back down to 7-point ball game. Silva now comes off one screen, kicks this one out. Almost lost it, but kicks out again. They got a deep three-pointer. The three is up, and it's good from downtown. And right now, it's raining three-pointers from the Chileans. Sebastian Herrera puts it back up by 10 points. And Manza tries his luck from downtown, way off the mark. Now Chile can start to push. They lead this one. And under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Well, why not? Tries another three-pointer, and again, I say llueve 3 puntos. Raining threes here. Well, it's now the biggest lead of the night for Chile as they lead this one by 13. Perez hitting his first tray ball of the game. Roger backs down the low block, dish off. What a pass under the basket, gets fouled. It's much better. They throw the ball down low. The double team comes and it leaves a wide open Almanza. And now he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. I think Colombia just keep throwing the ball in the low block. Make Chile do those double teams. Well, Almanza wanted to put everybody on a poster, but got fouled in the process. One thing for Colombia, they are shooting the ball much better from the free throw line this evening. See already, as a team, they're now 8 for 9 from the stripe, shooting 88%. Makes a second one, cuts it to an 11-point ball game. That's the one thing that's keeping them in this ball game is the free throws, where they shot terribly from the free throw line in the last game. Chile now gaining some confidence from the perimeter. Silva goes baseline. Kicks out, Carrion fake the pass, fakes again. Herrera kicks out Silva. Silva pulls up, can he get another one? Almost got it. Almanza with a rebound. Kicks out to Atencia. Atencia dishes off. Oh, the reverse layup. And Colombia showing a bit of fast break basketball. Get it back down to a 9-point ball game. The assist coming from Atencia. Tony Trocha with a layup. In the lane, tough move, doesn't get it. Well, he's got to make it, but now Colombia can push in transition again. Atencia kicks out. Roque all the way. Roque dishes off to Almanza. Almanza can't finish it. A wasted opportunity for Colombia. Now Chile can slow this one down. 2:15 to go here in the third. A little carrying down the middle, puts up a little jump hook, doesn't get it. And the follow-up. Well, that's much better. The second chance point coming from Sebastian Silva. Puts him back up by 11 points. Tensi now pulls up from 17 feet. He can hit those, and he does just that off the dribble. Well, keeps Colombia at bay with a single-digit deficit now with 9 points. He moves up to 11. Hasn't scored since the second quarter. The baseline now spins around, kicks out. They try another three ball, doesn't get it. Tello under the basket, doesn't get the and-one. Juan Tello gets called for the foul, but now Chile's going to go back to the free throw line for 2 shots. That was a deep shot from downtown and just put Chile up by double digits. And Montana's going to come back in the game as Sebastian Silva goes to the bench. Oh, he missed a free throw. Again, Chile now. What is they shot from the free throw line in the last game? Wow, this is only their fourth free throw. Sorry, fifth one. They're 3 for 5. Just gets the second one to rattle in with 1:21 to go here in the third. Carlos Lola checks into the game for the first time this evening. Gives that to Atencia. Atencia goes in the lane. Atencia dish it off and turn it over. It will be baseline ball now, but I think substitution is going to come into the game. So Colombia have it with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Michael Hinestroza checks back in for Colombia. Tello now crosses over down the middle. Tello puts up a tough one off the backboard, doesn't get it. And this is a spot now for Chile because they could possibly go 2 for 1 here if they play their cards right. Suarez now looking to shake and bake. Morales goes in, Morales kicks out. Fontana has to shoot it over the back. Oh my Lord, he was behind the backboard. Are you serious? Fontana shot that one behind the backboard. I mean, that is Larry Bird, Celtic style in the 80s. The last shot now. In the last few seconds as Atencia steps back for 3, doesn't get it. The follow-up and Almanza, but now Chile with 10 seconds now to get one last shot. Oh, Atencia comes up with a steal. Can they make most of it? In and out. No foul called. Looks like he's gone to the ground, taking a bit of a hit. And at the end of the third quarter, Chile lead this one by 10 points. Atencia went to the ground hard on that one. Looks like he lost his balance. You can see went to the basket. For me, that's a foul because they've gone right into him, but tough one though for Colombia. Colombia trail by 10, very similar to what it was last few days ago when these two teams met on the road in Chile. The question now for Chile is tough test for them. Can they hold on to the lead this time? Chile have shot 7 for 17 for downtown, while Colombia are only 3 for 14. But Colombia are 9 for 10 from the free throw line and 10 for 30 from within the rainbow. But the three-pointers right now, the big difference in this game for Chile. Crosses over in the lane. Well, I want to see the Fontana shot. She shot it behind the backboard. There was the follow-up by Hernandez. Over with that loose ball. Suarez taking in the lane, kicking out in the big 3 by Isla. Here's the move by Morales now. Kicks this one out. Watch Fontana. I mean, that's Larry Bird in the 80s for the Celtics. Behind the backboard. Are you serious? Fading away out of bounds. We start the fourth quarter now, as we mentioned. Chile leading this one by 10 points, but again, big questions to be asked. They try an early 3. The 3 is up, no good. Now gives this one up to Atencia. They want to throw the ball down low to Tello. Tello's heavily guarded by Fontana. Tony Fontana's now, sorry, his third personal foul of the game. Salazar, who doesn't play many minutes for Colombia, getting into the rotation, getting some good looks so far in this game, but right now just Colombia need that little spot coming just to sort of lead them, but again, they got to do it down the defensive end as well. Salazar crosses over, puts up a little floater off the backboard, and he kisses the glass. He cuts it down to an 8-point ball game. Salazar now heavily guiding Franco Morales. Suarez looks to go down the middle. In the lane, kicks out of Fontana. They get a wide open look from downtown, and in and out, doesn't get it, but a good look from the perimeter. And now Colombia can push. And Strohs now gives up to Atencia from downtown. Doesn't get it, but Salazar gets a rebound. He tries from the perimeter, and the little fella who didn't play much in the last game all of a sudden has 5 points in this one, and he cuts it down to a 5-point ball game. And we got a timeout now to Chile. Oh, we see in a repeat of the last game where Chile had the double-digit lead by 16 and blew it in the fourth quarter. Colombia making the comeback.
Salazar está con vos y con vos, Atencia está con vos. Huaca, Franco, Seba, Chapa, Nacho, Juan, pasá, cortá y vamos a buscarlo a Franco de ahí. Juan al córner corto, Nacho de frente, Seba, fíjate el espacio para pasar. Dale.
Slight foul on the basket now by Salazar, so we'll be baseline ball to Chile. Both teams now one team foul so far in the fourth quarter. 8:30 to go. If you didn't see the other day, these two teams played each other on Thursday night in the opening game of the FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers, in which Colombia made the comeback down by 16 and stole the game in the dying moments, winning by 1 point. Morales now off one screen, down low to Fontana. Fontana doesn't make it. Well, he had the mismatch, but he's got to finish that transition. Tello gets fouled. Fouled by Franco Morales, and now he has a chance to cut this down to a 3-point ball game with these two free throws. Well, that's a smart foul by Morales because he didn't hit him hard and just got him enough to avoid it being an unsportsmanlike foul. Makes the first free throw. And again, Colombia, one thing they've improved on in this game is they're shooting the ball so well from the free throw line. They're now 10 for 11 this evening. Oh, he missed the second one. Well, Salazar comes up with a loose ball. Salazar looks to go baseline. Salazar, well, the Mighty Mouse is going to work. He has now 7 points in this game, and he is inspiring Colombia's comeback. And Crowd really getting behind the Colombian national team. Passes over, steps through, kicks out. Pump fakes, pulls up. He's hit 3 tonight. Doesn't get this one. Now Colombia with a chance to tie this game up or possibly take the lead. Nancy kicks out to Tello. Tello cross Salazar. Pump fakes, can give them the lead. Oh, baby! Gives Colombia a 1-point lead. And the man who wasn't there on Thursday night all of a sudden has been the big difference for Colombia in this game. Big time shot by Salazar. Kicks out Suarez, goes baseline. Suarez, oh! Well, he wanted to dunk that one, but just did enough to go and lay it up. There's Chile back up by 1 point. And Colombia leading this quarter 11-2 right now. And just throws it down low to Tello. Tello fades away. Tello airballs that one. Gotta make the most of his size and just get that thing and power it up to the basket, but wasted the opportunity for Colombia to regain the lead. Suarez almost has his pocket pick as Fontana goes in. Morales from downtown doesn't get it. Manza comes up with a loose ball, and now Colombia, looks like they're out of gas right now. Nobody running forward. Hortensia pulls up in a forced shot. Was that the right shot to take? Morales off one screen, looking to throw down low to Fontana. Sorry, to Carrion. Fontana, top of the key, takes the shot off the front rim, doesn't get it. Or hit the iron. Now we're under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Salazar's been the most dangerous player so far here in the pulls up for a Hail Mary shot and almost got it. And they try the long court to Sebastian Suarez, who falls over. Salazar comes up with it. Now Colombia with another chance to take the lead again. Hortensia all the way. Gets the and one. He's going to go to the free throw line now to give him a 2-point lead. And he flexes the guns. Well, we talk about the size and strength, but look at this. Sebastian Suarez falls over. Salazar comes up with a loose ball. And watch here, Mighty Mouse crosses over. Bit of contact all the way and one. Again, start of the quarter, Chile had a 10-point lead, and the question was, can they improve on what they did last game, which was hold on to that lead? But right now, they're down by 2 points. Hortensia has 14 points in the game. Now he spins over, fakes it, kicks out. Silva spins around, kicks out again. Isla, long two, can tie this game up, and he does that. That's much better for Colombia. You can see the penetrations and kicks out, and they get the wide open looks, and Isla now moves up to 7 points. Hortensia pulls up from 16 feet, doesn't get it, and now Chile can push in transition. He's got Carrion with him. Alley-oop, finishes it in transition, and that's much better. And now the Chileans show a bit of fast break basketball with Diego Silva and Carrion. Carrion now 2 for 4 from the field. He has 8 points in the game. Hortensia goes all the way, and an offensive foul called. That was a tough one because I'm not sure Franco Morales was set there to take the charge, but that's what they're trying to say. It was a push on the upper body from Hortensia. Silva in the lane. Foul's been called. There's a foul there by Hernandez. There's no arguments. So it will be baseline ball now to the Chileans. Morales now goes down the middle, kicks out. Silva, big time three. 1, 2, 3 puntos, por favor. Grande Tito, big time shot from downtown by Diego Silva. Foul off the ball. It looks like it's on Carrion as he fouls Tello hard. And again, Colombia, one thing, they had a bit of momentum going. They built a big lead, and now it's back to a 5-point deficit. Chile leads this one. Morales now picks up his 4th personal foul. That could be big for Chile. Tello now looking for a handoff for Atencia. Back to Tello, pump faked it. He's got to shoot it. End of the shot clock, force it up. Almost got it. Now Chile can just start to build some momentum now as they lead this one by 5 points with under 3:45 to go here in the 4th quarter. Chile has bounced back now. It's 14-9 so far in this quarter in favor of Colombia, but maybe a 1-point run, 11-0 run. Takes it down the middle now, dished it off to Carrion. Baseline kicks out. Silva had the 3, didn't take it. Carrion pump fakes. Carrion pulls up from 18 feet, didn't get it. Atencia now looked to push in transition, which was a foul. And that's now the 15th foul, so that'll be free throws for Colombia. Atencia makes the first one, cuts into a 4-point ball game again. These are big-time free throws by the little point guard. He's 4 rebounds away from having a double-double and 8 assists away from potentially having a triple-double, but unlikely he's going to get the 8 assists, but could possibly get those 4 rebounds. He makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe. Puts it down to a 3-point ball game now. Now moves up to 16, top scorer in the game. Foul by Salazar off the ball. Carrion now gives up to Silva. Under 3 minutes to go now here in the 4th quarter. Silva looks to go down the middle. Keeps his dribble line, puts up a tough one, doesn't get it. It goes out of bounds now. I think Silva was inbound when he got that one, but did he still have a foot out of bounds? I'm not quite sure. That was a beautiful little finger roll to get off there, but he was unable to get it. It's tough to see from that angle. Nonetheless, it is Colombia ball now with 2:40 to go as they trail by 3 points. Off one screen. Atencia puts up a wild shot, doesn't get it. Morales transition. Morales goes up. Morales can't finish. Isla can't finish. Salazar comes up with a loose ball. And now he'll push in transition. Salazar, oh, they turn it over. That was a wasted chance for Colombia, but back down the other end. Same with Chile. And then that's a silly foul by Tello, because now he's going to send Franco Morales to the free throw line. That was a bad foul by Juan Tello, because trailing by 3, tracing the game with 2:11 to go. just gift Chile with 2 free throws. It was the play where he had just jumped into play and he wasn't set on the ground. So that's the right call by the official. But these are big free throws now. Franco Morales. Oh, he missed the first one. You can see he rushed his free throws there. Didn't really calm himself down and got to make the free throws. Just gets the second one. It's now a 4-point lead to Chile. Morales comes out of the game now. Tello pulls up for a deep 3, doesn't get it. Again, Colombia just forcing bad shots, and where it was working for them was just throwing the ball down low and making Chile double team the bigs, but man, it just seems like bad shot after bad shot for them. Chile now with a chance to put some light on this game as Silva goes in, misses it. Now Colombia can push in transition. Tencia under the basket. Tencia finds a wide open. Troche gets rejected. This time Troche gets fouled. Now Colombia with a chance to shoot 2 free throws. There was the good block shot, and there was the foul. Pick which player you want, Perez or Isla. It makes the first one. And Colombia have shot the ball magnificently from the free throw line this evening. 14 for 16. Huge step up from the other night. They were 6 for 4. Oh, he missed that one. They keep it alive now. They trail by 3 points. Tello in the lane. Tello gets rejected. Gets his own rebound, goes up. No foul called. A great defensive play by Isla there to stop Tello from getting the easy look. And now, 1 minute to go. Chile lead this one by 3. Morales in the lane. Kicks out to Silva. 6 on the shot clock now. Silva's going to go. And that's a silly foul by Salazar. The official telling the Chilean bench to sit down. What was Salazar thinking there? I mean, down on the shot clock, just going to send Diego Silva to the free throw line. Silva makes the first one. Again, he celebrates making the first one, but we got 49 seconds to play. This game's not over. Makes a second one. 5-point lead now to Chile, 49 seconds to go. Well, the thing is, this head-to-head could be so crucial because both these 2 teams have to play Venezuela twice, have to play Argentina twice. So best case scenario is if Colombia loses, they need to lose by 1 point because that's what they beat Chile by, but game's not over. Tencia top scorer so far in this game with 16 points.
En pareja, recibió, la sacó y va a jugar ahí ese pick de lado.
Sebastian Suarez also the top scorer for Chile as he has 17 points. He's 7-16 from the downtown. From the field, sorry, total. He's 3 for 9 from the perimeter. Chile difference has been there. The 3-point shooting hit 8 3-pointers in this game.
hacer el múltiple, no lo hace.
That was the big time three by Silva. Knocking it from downtown, nothing but net. Swishing it all the way from Santiago. Now he's going to go pick and roll. Doesn't use the screen. They're going to kick this one out. Gets caught. I turn it over. Poor play now. Oh, Chile, no need to rush this one. Just slow it down. Silva in the lane, kicks out. Morales draws a foul on Atencia. Well, Colombia really have to ask themselves a lot of questions of discipline in their offense and the shot selection. I mean, yeah, if you're Colombia, you got to realize you got the size advantage over Chile. Just plant Trocha, plant Hernandez or Tello down low and throw the ball, feed the big fellas. But again, some forced shots down the latter stages of this fourth quarter really have cost him. Morales with a chance now to go 2 for 2 from the stripe. Oh, way short on the first one. Makes a second one now. 6-point ball game. Chile lead this one 27 seconds to go.
Lateral, lateral, lateral. Tony. Diego va por Tony. Tony corta. Diego viene acá. Hey, atención.
El blue no es por comodidad. Si el juego es este, viene a jugar el pick ahí. El grande no espera acá atrás porque Atencia puede tirar de 9 metros. Entonces, salte al blue. Salte al blue. Es agresivo.
No hay tiro débil. Ya, recién Atencia hizo esto. Ya, en este indirecto, ¿vamos a cambiar o no?
No. Escúchame, no es gol de la salida. Van a sacar de allá.
Well, if you're Colombia right now, you got to get an inbound really quickly. You got to get something going to the basket because 27 seconds ago, down by 6 points. They came back in this quarter, led by 2 points, and Tello now gets a hand up with Atencia. Atencia all the way, dish out to Tello. Tello lays it up. And now Chile's going to call timeout. And again, how simple was that? Just to get the handoff. And you think about the last couple of shots that Colombia had taken. That was definitely the best player here in the last few minutes by the Colombians. Suarez still top scorer right now, while Herrera has 8 rebounds and Morales with 6 assists. But again, all they got to do is just inbound the ball and get fouled.
Pero van a traer uno más alto. Pará. Se tocan entre ustedes. Tal vez ni se tocan. Sí, y antes de llegar acá, cortan y el otro va ahí. 2 pases.
Colombia only 5 for 20 from downtown, while Chile are 8 for 22, and that's been a big difference for them in this game. Bench points actually in favor of Colombia. You can see the depth they've got, but again, it's been the perimeter shooting by Chile that's just won this game. Look at this handoff and quick dish up, and that's what they've missed in this game. That's the smartest move so far in the fourth quarter by Colombia, but again, 21 seconds to go. They're down now by 4 points. They got to come up with a steal. They got to keep the ball in the hands of make a quick foul. So now all Chile has to do is step up and make these free throws. Chile have only been 7 for 11 from the free throw line, while Colombia have been 14 for 17. So these are big time free throws for Marcelo Perez. Oh, he missed it. Well, maybe, just maybe, light at the end of the tunnel now for Colombia. He's got to make this free throw. If he doesn't, Colombia half the bucks out. He makes the second one. 5-point lead now to Chile. Atenciana's got to get no time going. He's got to get going to the basket. Atenciana in the lane, goes up, doesn't get it. Now it goes out about, no. It will be Colombia ball baseline. Salazar, pump fake, takes a tough three. Almost got it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a tough one, as Silva's going to go to the free throw line. Well, he makes the first one, looks at the bench, lets the crowd know. And this is a big, big one now. Makes them both. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here in Colombia. But at the end of this one, Chile are going to come out with a victory, 64-57 over Colombia. Buenas noches, muchos gracias. And look what it means to those Chilean players, because they know this head-to-head is big for them. They've got to play Venezuela, they've got to play Argentina, but they win tonight by 7. Huge victory for the Chileans. That is just big, big time now, because this margin could be the difference between these two teams finishing in the top 3 of this group. Remember, Argentina and Venezuela have got to go up against. Both teams know it's going to be mission impossible. But never say never. 2 more windows to go for these two teams. Chile were leading by as many as 10 points at the beginning of the 4th quarter. And again, Colombia made a comeback, took a 2-point lead, and then threw it away. Look what it means to those players right in front of the Colombian fans. Morales didn't have the same input in this game as he had in the last one, but again, started with that man at the beginning of the game as Sebastian Suarez came out on fire. Nailing shots all over the court. Just look what it means to these players to pick up this huge victory at home here. Well, there you can see Chile shot 8 for 22 from the perimeter, 15 for 40 from within inside the rainbow. And again, that was the difference. They were out rebounded 45-38, but also had 5 more assists and 3 more steals for that matter. In the end, they come out with a big victory, the margin that they wanted. Atencia was the top scorer for Colombia. Suarez top scorer for Chile. That was the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. These two teams now. Maybe that could be destiny set. Venezuela now top of the group, as we mentioned. Every team now 1-1, but could that victory be the difference? So remember, they both got to play Argentina and Venezuela, which is going to be mission impossible for both of these two teams. Oh, the highlights now from the fourth quarter. You can see Suarez in the lane. Strong little finger roll off the backboard. And Morales now in an interesting game, but there's a beautiful pick and roll play they had at the beginning of the fourth. Hernandez relatively quiet tonight, but did a good job of just coming up with that loose ball and just did enough to come up with a huge, huge victory tonight here for Chile. And that was a big time shot by the Chileans. You can see Atencia having a huge game, but that is as it stands, ladies and gentlemen. A tough one at the end of this one for Colombia because they worked so hard to get back in it, but again, it just was too little too late for them, to say the least. Is now kicking. Look at this over the backboard. Are you serious? The Larry Bird shot. That was just a massive shot for them. Salazar hitting the Hail Mary three to put him back in the lead. And it took another one. And it looked like Mighty Mouse set this crowd on fire, but again, it just was enough in this game. But there was the M1. Easily keeping this game in for Chile. Well, they're the celebration from the Chilean players. That's what it means to them. Big time margin for them. Big time head-to-head. Muchos gracias. Buenas noches. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us. We'll see you at the following windows here at the FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers. But for now, it's buenas noches and good night here